Right now, no more than 20 minutes ago, I buried my best friend. My dog, Malloy. I did a cleansing on my dog. Did the soul of my dog go home to the pure house? Is there any message my dog wants to give? Throughout my childhood, I grew up different. It was always watching my family do things to help people. For one of my uncles started the Miracle on 31st Street.
A man who spent half a century bringing Christmas miracles to Tucson kids has died. Tonight, we remember the life of Ramon Gonzalez. Last year's Miracle on 31st Street handed out 20,000 toys to 10,000 kids. But it didn't start out as a massive event back in 1970. That year, Ramon held a cookout for kids in his neighborhood just to make sure everyone got one real toy for Christmas. 15 kids showed up. Ramon says his drive to give back came from his own childhood.
Piece of wood, or whatever I could find to and pretend it was a car, pretend, it was a toy. To me, it was a toy.
From 15 kids in 1970 to thousands in 1995. Here's Ramon from that year when kids lined up around the block.
I always thought that someday I would make a big party, but I was thinking maybe about 300-400 kids. Never dawned on me to be 5,000-6,000 of them.
Each year, community donations fuel Ramon's Miracle on 31st Street. People donate toys and money to help Ramon give kids from some of Tucson's most disadvantaged neighborhoods a Merry Christmas.
And growing up as a child, it was helping to set all this up. And then later came Easter Sunday, where my mom and another aunt would dress up as Easter bunnies and take baskets to the hospitals for all the children. Lots of work, let me tell you. And then later went a new era where it was about the animals and helping dogs. And I got to see so many dogs that were abused. So many people that would abandon their dogs. Others just getting dogs to make money off of them, breeding them. And I've gotten to see how people treat their animals. And believe it or not, there are people in this world that believe that animals do not have souls. They're just animals. On this video, I'm here to prove otherwise. For my dogs, for my animals, I have had for many years. My oldest dog, 17 years old. And now they're all starting to go. For just as for people, there is a place where people should be going that is holy. The people in this world have been taught that this place is called heaven. It is wrong. There is a place that I have seen there is a place that I have been shown. This place is called the Pure House because only the pure get to go home. One must achieve a 9 to get there, and these are the steps. There are 9 of them. You know, in 2006, I got a Chihuahua, my first dog, Capone. What a name, right? But this dog, he grew on us, and he was just like one of our children. And a couple years down the road, somebody poisoned my dog. They threw rat poison into my backyard, and Capone, my Chihuahua, ended up eating it. He got real sick. We had took him to the vet, and we ended up having to put him down. So 2 years went by after his death. I didn't want no more dogs, but we ended up getting a Basset Hound. And she grew on us. And 2 years after we got her as a little puppy, now she was a full-grown dog. So one day I caught her in the living room, in the dining area, jumping around, playing around, and I pulled out my digital camera. I took some photos, and to my surprise, I got a photo with the Basset Hound and my Chihuahua that had passed away. My dog was still around. And going on forward, recently, my dogs have been dying of old age. I had a Weimaraner, and he passed away. I went outside, I was standing there, and I could smell him. I took a photo. He came out on this photo. My dog's still around. I had another Chihuahua that passed away. This was January 2022. And he ended up having a stroke. He passed away. I got a photo of him. And now, this month, March 2023, my Basset Hound passed away. So we've all heard the stories. When there's an old couple and they live their lives together and a spouse loses their loved one, it's very common for the other to pass away shortly after from the depression and not wanting to eat and everything else. Well, I have never seen this in an animal. I've heard about it, but never seen it. And this January 23, my Weimaraner passed away. And when he passed away, my Basset Hound got so depressed that she was walking around moping, didn't want to eat no more. And she would walk out to his grave, stand there, turn around, look at us, walk back inside with full-on tears running. You know, we try to get her the help. But when a dog is that depressed, there's not much they can do for them. And yeah, she passed away. And just as my other dogs, I have a picture of her. after she has passed. It just blows my mind to think that there are people out here in this world that'll mistreat their animals, abuse their animals, and do such things when an animal, a dog, a cat, can bring you so much joy and show you so much love, loyalty. And this is why I've been struggling recently with my videos, not posting other things. It's like losing your children on another level here. And right now, I got 2 left. A 17-year-old and a 15-year-old dog. And when they go, I guarantee you, they'll show themselves to me in spirit form, just as every other person does in this world.